Hi everybody, this is AJ with CarInspected, and today we are in Toronto and we're looking at this 2011 Range Rover Sport equipped with a 5-liter supercharged V8. It's got 122,000 kilometers on it. Pretty decent shape. There's a couple of things that I noticed with the paint, which I will highlight in a second, but overall it's a pretty decent truck. The hood has definitely been repainted. Looks like it's a replacement unit. The paint job on the hood is not the best. If you can see in the video, there is a good amount of modeling in the paint, which means the metallics weren't quite laid down correct when it was repainted. There was some blending in the fenders. You can feel, I don't know if you can hear, some overspray on those. So that needs a good polishing and possibly a repaint of the hood if you're a perfectionist. As we go around, there's also a couple of, this is the passenger side, and there's a decent amount of touch-up spots on the door. You can see these spots here. This is the passenger side front door. And the handle, there's a couple of spots, as you can see. There is some rock chipping along this passenger side. Here's the back door. You can see some. They're all through here as well. They're nothing major, but they are evident. The rear handle is a little damaged there. And again, some more chips here in that. This is the door and the quarter panel. You can see a small ding there. And we go around back. There's no major damage in the rear. There's a couple of, again, little scratches that have mostly been touched up, but not with the exact color match. All your taillight housings, all that stuff seems to be in good shape. And also all the windows have been verified. They are all original Range Rover. There's a couple more on the driver's side, touch-up spots. And this is the driver's rear door. There's one right there, a couple here. One down in the door there. That's the front door on the driver's side. A couple of minor scrapes, rub marks on the wheel well there on the driver's side. As we look at the wheels and tires, they are all the nice shiny black. Don't look to have any damage. All the tires are matching. They're all these PowerTrack Snow Stars, and they were all produced in 2017. So they are pretty new, and the treads are pretty nice. They all come to just over 930 seconds, so they're pretty new. And they do all match, so that's nice. These big brakes in here are in pretty good shape. The rotors are fairly new, as well as the pads. You can see in the video. Nope, sorry, you can't see, but pictures you can see. But the pads, I'd say, are probably 80% left, so they're pretty nice. That's the driver's side, or left front tire. Here's the right front wheel. And again, matching PowerTrack Snow Star, produced in 2017. There it is. And again, you see this rim is not damaged in any way. It looks pretty good. Brakes are similar to the other side, with the rotors being pretty new. And the pads are, again, about 75% left. Here's the treads. Again, that matching 930 seconds. The tires are good to go for a good amount of time. There's a little damage of the plastic that I just noticed there on the front. Go to the rear wheels. They are just as nice as the front. No damage, no issues. What you see here is a little brake dust. It'll clean off. Again, matching PowerTracks with a 2017 build date and a matching 9/32 tread depth. These rear brakes are also in good shape. They appear to have just been replaced. Pretty new, with, again, a matching probably 80% left on these pads. Go around to the last wheel, take a look at that. And here we go. Again, nice condition. Rims are not beat up in any way. I don't see any curb rash, anything like that. All the way around, they're pretty nice. And the brakes, just like the other side, pretty new. As well as the pads, pretty new. Say about 80% or so. Matching power track. Here's the date code. 2017. And again, these treads are pretty nice. Nice and even, nice and new. 9/32. So that's the general overall outside condition. Take a look at the interior. Here's the driver's side. Start with the important side, if you will. The door panel. It's in pretty nice shape. There's no real signs of wear and tear. Any issues. There's a, you can see like a little, it's kind of like an indent there, which it might have been something was stored there. It's kind of indented a little bit. Very hard to notice though. But all the switches up here, everything is nice. Everything seems to work as it should. They also did a VIN number verification, and we can see here is the door in the VIN in the door, and we go around to the windshield to make sure that's correct, and we are matching, so we are good there. And again, all the windows are original Land Rover, tinted, by the way, but they are all Land Rover. The driver's seat is in pretty nice shape. See no signs of wear and tear, especially in the bolster. Right, little folding, but that's just from use. But overall, they are pretty nice. Seat belts, check them all. They're all in pretty good shape. I don't see any damage, any rips, any tears. The carpet, I see no floor mats with the vehicle. I will ask the dealer, but I do not see any in the vehicle. But the carpeting is in pretty good shape. No wear or tear, nothing damaged. Look at the dash. We find the same condition of pretty much nothing wrong with it. It's a nice condition. Steering wheel, no wear and tear. As we can see, nice and clean. On top of the dash, no issues. Face of the dash is nice. It's been well taken care of and well detailed here. That low battery light, it is showing a low battery light, probably because the vehicle's been sitting. It's a little below 12 volts, but it does charge up. When I started the vehicle, it was better. 14.4 volts it's charging. Here's the shifter, all the ride set controls. I'm going to test all that once I take it for a test drive. But the shifter boot, everything seems to be alright. No damage. Cup holders are nice and clean. Door. Here's all your visors, vanity mirrors, everything works. Oh. The headliner is in good shape. I don't see any signs of wear, any stains, anything like that. Much cleaner than the one we looked at the other day. Here's the Oh, here's the center console, by the way. Very good. Operates as it should. Nice and clean. Here's the driver's rear, left rear. The door panel is in pretty good condition. And with a couple little kind of indenty things here. There's one down here as well, right there. It's not pierced or damaged in any way, just a little bit of indent. Something was probably rusting against it, as I said before. But other than that, it is in pretty good shape. Nothing broken in the door jambs, anything like that. A couple of scuff marks. There's the rear seats. They're in nice shape, and they fold down as they should. And I see no signs of wear and tear on these rear seats. Oh, sorry. There is one small, just looks like a rip kind of starting. And a little tiny bit there. The rest of it is in pretty good shape though. The rear carpet is nice, just like the front carpet. A little dark, but pretty nice. We look in the rear storage compartment. Again, equipped with the spare tire, all the carpet. All the carpet is nice back here. No damage in the carpet area. The original luggage cover is in place. Doesn't look ripped or damaged anyway. The hatch, the rear hatch, has a little bit of damage right in this corner. Something was causing some issues there. It's just a little, it almost looks like it was chewed up, possibly by a pet or something, but I don't know. Other than that, it's in good shape. Little wear right there on the edge of it, and you can see that spot on the bumper as well. Other than that, pretty good shape back here. This does operate as it should. Just the glass access. You see these security tags all over. So these are all original panels. Like I said, everything except the hood, I believe, is original panels. It's the passenger side door panel. Again, in good shape. No real issues. And this seat is pretty nice. No signs of wear and tear. The back of it's pretty good. Here is the center armrest, by the way, which is nice. No issues. This seat and seatbelt operate as it should. Fold down. And I see no damage there. Passenger side door panel seems to be in nice condition. Don't see any real issues with it. A little bit of possibly a rust proofing stain in there. But other than that, pretty good shape. This passenger side seat has one little blemish there. As you can see, just kind of a little stress crack. But other than that, it seems to be nice. In the glove box, we do have the original owner's manual. So everything is in place. Always nice to have those with your vehicle. These are a pain. Okay, well, there we go. Had some issues with that in the other one too. Here's your secret compartment. Nice, no issues, nice and ready to go. Took a look at the undercarriage, and it is in pretty good shape. It's a lot less, it's definitely been painted to look a little nicer. However, I don't see any spots that are of issue. Pretty clean. A lot less. The one yesterday or the other day had a lot of bubbling started, things like that. But this one is pretty clean. And if we look at the suspension components, everything is pretty nice. I'm gonna try to get a light so you can see this better. And we're back. As you can see, in pretty good shape under here. All the boots, everything is nice. No signs of leaking, anything like that. And all the boots, everything seems to be good. Airbags are all in place. I did test them, they seem to work as well. So I think the compressor works just fine. And again, quick little look under here. No real rust issues. Pretty good condition. A little bit of right there. I believe that's your compressor tank. It's just a little surfacey though. But in general, it's in pretty decent condition. We look under the back. We see our spare tires in place and in good shape as well. Rear suspension components all seem to be in order. No issues. A little dark in the video, but according to my visual, they seem to be pretty nice. Again, there's the airbag. Shit, and your boots, CV boots and things like that are all pretty nice. Exhaust is in good shape. Don't see any rusting, any issues. Tips are a little stained, but that happens from age. Take a quick look under the hood, and then we'll take her for a test drive. See how she does. Okay, here we have the supercharged V8. Very clean underneath, been well detailed. I took all the covers off and everything seems nice. I don't see any signs of leaking, any moisture, any issues. The belt looks pretty good. I think you're pretty good to go. Tested the battery, which is under this. It is an interstate battery, so it's been replaced. At the moment, it is testing at a little under 12 volts, but it was charging at 14.4. So I'm sure that's just because it's been sitting a bit in the dealer. Once you drive it, should be okay. Tested your coolant, and you are good to negative 43 and above, and well below. So coolant is good. Doesn't seem to be any signs of oil, any issues like that. Tested your oil, and it came back with a green light, meaning there's no contamination or signs of coolant in the engine, anything like that. Your brake fluid, which is under this cover, tested at 1% humidity, so that is average, and no issues there. Mechanically, it's pretty good. There was one ABS code, a low voltage code, which I will put in the report, but other than that, the vehicle had no engine codes, no OBD codes present. So there you have it. One last look at this 2011 Range Rover Sport. And this is AJ with Car Inspected. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.